Do you have anything in the way of remorse on Conan O'Brien or stuff that people misunderstand on how everything played out with the Tonight
Well,
Show and Conan?
it's a network decision. Okay. I promoted Conan every night. After 13 weeks, they didn't know what they were going to do with Conan. And I went to Don Omar and I said, look, the guy's funny. I still think he's funny. I said, why don't I give me his guess? And I'll say, Dave, Conan's got Harrison Ford and we'll promote him every night. And we did that. Okay. And then after 5 years, the network says they want you out. They want the show. And Conan's got the clout, the lawyers and all that stuff. And I said, what's all of that? And my attitude was, look, you can't make the girl like you. Okay. I'm not one of those guys. Please. Okay. You want me out? I'm out. But read my contract. My contract is pay and play. A lot of people have these contracts where, and if they don't use you, they have to pay you. I don't like that. Because that means you're no good. If you're going to pay me, you have to play me. So they had to keep me on for another 5 years. Okay. So, think about that. Who says in 5 years you're fired? It's hilarious. So, okay. So then what happened was Craig Ferguson came along and he went on at 12:30 and suddenly he was beating Conan in a lot of markets. And then the network said, well, wait a minute here. This guy's beating Conan. Is this the right guy? And then they started to second guess it, but by that time the deal was made. And they said, would you stay on? Would you stay on would you come on at 10 o'clock? And I said, well, I don't think primetime talk shows work. And I was proven right. But they said, I will tell you, we'll pay your staff for 2 years. No matter what happens, everybody will get paid. And I had the same staff for 22 years. So that seemed okay. So I said, okay. And then we did the 10 o'clock show. And we were blamed for Conan's lack of success at 11:30, which is not really fair. But it's okay. Whatever people want to say. And then eventually they offered me the show back and I took it back.
Is all of that uncomfortable? Because it seems like a big public mess where you get smeared on whatever it is that bad behavior is or less noble behavior is. And people say,
you're a sports guy. Who do you tackle? The one with the football. Okay. And the Tonight Show's the football. If I have it, you take me down. If this guy has it, you take him down. Look, it's a business. The idea that, I would hear people say, after Johnny left, they should have just retired the Tonight Show and kept the show blank and honor. Just stupid. Guys, it's a product, You got it for a while and somebody else does it. When I handed it off to Fallon, it was seamless. I handed it off on a Thursday night, and that Friday night I was performing in Florida. It was like, it's a gig. It's a job. I loved it. It was great fun. But ultimately, it's a job, and you move on.
The final two questions were this. I had to follow. If you and Conan O'Brien run into each other at the grocery store, that goes how?
Well, I say hello. Look, it's a business. I get it. It's fine. I would be polite. I don't dislike Conan. I still think he's funny. I think he's very talented. Okay. It was a matter of, I had the show. Someone tried to take the show away from me. They did. It didn't work out. They gave it back to me. Okay. That's basically what happened. The idea that it's all this intrigue. And, I would read how, Leno demanded the show back and they had to give it to him. Well, first of all, after they fire you, how can you demand something back? It doesn't make any sense at all. Or they had to pay me $150 million. No, nobody paid me anything. You get $150 million. When you're fired, you're fired. As simple as that. And then they asked me to come back, and I did. People thought, well, you shouldn't have come back. Why not? I didn't argue to come back. They asked me. I was fine where I was.